Welcome back, guys, to our hard and humble start in Gold Mining Simulator. We've got a thing we're going to go do. We've got the cash for it. We're going to sell our no pump. And we're going to go get the pump version from Tab. We're also going to go and what was I going to do? I guess we'll smelt up this gold so that we can get some cash. So there was a comment on the last video. Editor Brandon should put it in the video about here, talking about how I should put the dirt in buckets before I put it in the Hogpan. So fun fact, when I saw this comment the other day, I was like, huh, I wonder if what this guy is saying is true. So I went and tested it right then and there. And I immediately pulled the game up and tested to find out it takes 9 shovels to fill up the Hogpan, ran the water through it. A bucket can hold 3 shovels, and you can hold 3 buckets in you know, 3 buckets in a Hogpan. I wish there was a better way to do this. Ah, it's close enough. Smelt that gold. This should be enough to get us that Hogpan Pump. And by the time we're done buying it, get it loaded up, the gold bar should be ready. This is also on sale, by the way. I thought it was. I got a little notification that said it was. Ah, just enough. Perfect. You know what? Let's do another thing. Give me a few buckets. There we go, the bar is ready. Now we need to go touch the smith's door so that we can get it and we can sell it. Because it magically ends up in our pocket. There we go, 8.1 ounces. Boop.
transmission.
Incoming transmission. I think that was an email or a Discord message. Because my phone did not light up on that particular text message alert. Sell gold bars, sell all. It's a nice little chunk of change. That gets us started. Actually, we can't go that way. So we'll be digging a lot. We need to dig about 100 gold nuggets worth. We need to dig about 100 ounces worth. Maybe a little more. Between 120 and 150 is what we need to get rolling with the tier 2 and have some cushion left over. And this rain is really messing with my truck. Granted, I don't have the differentials locked, so we will slide around a little bit, but it's alright. We haven't hit anything yet. Even with some of the frame losses. One day I will collect the story pieces around here. I think there's 3. It's either 3 or 4. One day I will get them. Today is not the day, though. Ah, looks like it stopped raining. That's good. Alright. Let's get that into position. Let's borrow the hose. And put it there. And we're going to put that there. That there. And grab these other 3 buckets, which we will use at some point in the future. So let's get this rolling. And now we don't have to wait. We can just dig and instantly process. Diesel's not too expensive, and the maintenance on the pump is not too terrible, so. And this is what we're going to be doing for the next, 45 minutes or so. In the hopes that we can get enough gold. kind of worried that we haven't had a nugget prompt yet. So how have you guys been? I've seen that these videos have gotten a lot of views and some not insignificant amount of watch time, which makes me feel better. It really does, you know, make me feel good. And, you know, getting someone to comment on the video going, "You're doing it wrong." That's, I have achieved the pinnacle status of YouTube gamer. Even though I'm technically not doing it wrong. You can do it either way. Now, he does bring up a valid point when it comes to the buckets. Those are useful if we weren't so close to the Hogpan right now. That would actually be the way to go. But we're right here. We don't have to move much. Going back and forth, back and forth. It's actually funny, I had a friend of mine who was watching the video, and he goes, "It was the strangest thing, I turned the video on, I'm playing Legos with my daughter, and all of a sudden an hour went by." He goes, "It's a really chill game," and I'm like, that's one of the reasons I enjoy it so much, is how relaxing it is. Now, I learned something cool the other day watching someone else's video. Did you know that you can use these hoses to fill up these buckets? I didn't. Oops. There we go. Get these all filled up. Go ahead and put that in there. And here we go again. Round 2. Shovel. Now I could min-max this and optimize it by, filling this up all the way first. And then turning the water on. But again, this is not a hyper-optimized gameplay. This is a hard and humble start. We're going to make plenty of money. We'll make it all in good time. Smells so good right now. I've got a frankincense candle burning, and I've got a roast in the oven that'll be in there for another 2.5 hours probably. Give or take. I am kind of surprised that we haven't had a nugget event yet. They are enabled. It's fine. It's kind of my hope with how hot the nuggets were in the last episode that we'd be able to get more gold, but if it's gonna be a pseudo slog, I may have to do some of it off camera just to get enough. Because I don't think we want 4 episodes of me just digging and making a couple of ounces per day. Even though that would actually be like totally in line with how the series would go. It would be my luck. we're going to do is fill these 5 buckets worth so we can run them all at the same time. I say all at the same time. We can run them in sequence to keep that wave table running for a while. And luckily our jerry can is not too far away, so if we need to top off the water pump, we can do so. temperature's getting low. Bet that river's about to freeze. See, it looks like the water has frozen, but we might have gotten lucky and put it in a good spot to where it's still getting flow. Shut that down for a second. The water source is frozen over. Yep. There is a way to prevent this. And that would be to buy the water trailer and fill up the water trailer and run it. It looks like we're going to have some waiting time. Part analyzer. Or at least make use of some of this water that we stacked at home. feed Dozer. And let's sleep for an hour. And hope that this cold blows over. Aha! We're back in business, boys. That roast is smelling so good. And it's only been in there an hour and a half. And it's still got like 2 hours left to go. It's a 3.5 pound roast. I put it at 325. Oh, that's my boss. 1 second. Well, that was interesting. And that's going to be fun editing later, too. My boss called me. Let me know what tomorrow's runs were looking like. It's going to be a busy day. They're also down another truck again. Limited time offer. TDJ sluice box is on sale. I don't think I need one of those just yet. I think that's for tier 3. Which is gonna be a while before we get there. Especially at this rate. But that's alright. We'll get there one day at a time. How did I get 43 feet of hose used up? I'll have to clean that up later. My boss is probably going to text me here in a minute to let me know some other things, but he wanted my help routing for tomorrow because I got 2 delivery runs to make. none of which are on my side of town. I'm helping out some other guys on their side, which I'm not opposed to. I get paid by the hour, so it doesn't matter which delivery area I'm in. Let's drag up some of this hose. Use it there, drop that there. Get back to the shovel works. Actually, before we do that, let's save the tiniest bit of diesel fuel that we can. And the wear and tear on our parts. I'd like to try and get at least one more bucket full before we call it for an episode. I like to get all 5 full, but I don't think we have the time for that. And are we really going to go the whole episode without a single gold nugget event? They must have changed something where these pumps don't proc a gold nugget. Which, if that's the case, I'm going to have to go back and get the regular Hogpan, because I'd rather do it slightly slower but get nugget procs than have to go without nugget procs. Oh, wait. I think they've lowered the amount of gold you can find in nuggets in the Hogpan area on hard mode. But I thought that was for leaderboards only. I could be wrong about that. It would explain a few things. I'll have to do some looking afterwards. And with us sitting at 50 minutes, we just may have to call it. We'll be able to get 5 buckets worth. Each bucket's about 50%, so we started at just a hair over 19 ounces. So we'll see how well this performs. One bucket got us just shy of the whole ounce. That's not bad. It's still not great, but it's not bad. We'll see what the 5 buckets net us. Probably 4.5 ounces if I had to guess. Just over 4. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I will probably have to do some digging off camera. But you know what we can do? We can run back into town real fast and smelt the last of this gold up. Wait, before we do that, did I turn the pump off? Pretty sure I turned the pump off. Because it's about to freeze up again. Yeah, I turned the pump off. Because that water is about to freeze again, and here's hoping tomorrow is less of a freezing day. Oh, there we go. Achievement get, drive 10 kilometers in vehicles. I had planned on buying just the big excavator and skipping the smaller one. But if things are going to be like this, we may just have to get the small excavator, which saves us a lot of money. It just means that I'll end up having to sell the small excavator later. To buy the big one. We'll just have to see how it all pans out. we can sell a 20-ounce bar. That'll get us an 18-ounce bar because we're gonna lose 2. Yep, smelt that ore. Now there is something I do want to get though. Something to help us plan for the future. The water source was frozen over. Yep. We're gonna have to plan ahead for this. Actually, cut the engine. Oh, we're just shy of it. I know I'll need one of those, at the very least. So we can chunk that in there. We'll probably sell the bar and then go get the water trailer. Let's run back to the blacksmith. Shiny gold bar is ready. And then we'll buy the water tank, and when this river unfreezes, we'll work on getting that filled up. There's our 18-ounce gold bar. Yep, that's going to be right at about an hour once everything's said and done. $21,000. I forget exactly how to read this, but about $1,200 an ounce. Now we could pay to put water in this. There is a water we could get the magnetite separator too. That could get us some extra money. We can also afford this now. Wait, this mobile wash plant. The problem is we still can't use it just yet. I forget, is there a way to bring that up? Or does it just work now? Ah, dang work? It's been a hot minute since I had to pull a trigger. Yep, there we go. And I'll show you what we're going to do, and then we'll end the episode. Because I think I can do both of these at the same time. Once the weather turns. Because here's the thing about the magnetite separator, even though it's cheap, it's only $3,000. The trailer for it to store it to is not cheap. Trailer to store it and haul it is not cheap, so I'd have to be putting it in buckets, and I wouldn't have any way of. I can't remember if you can sell it from the bucket to the goldsmith or not. That's the outside. Put that there. Grab the hose. Let's put our flashlight on so y'all can see. And what we're going to do is hook that up there, run it up to there, and that will start filling that, and that can hold 2,642 gallons. But we need the other pump. We need this one to actually pump it to in there, while it itself can pump out. And I will need to. I don't need to top off the jerry can just yet. There we go. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. We earned 4.1 ounces of hard-earned gold. Whew. Transport workers. Order 20 drills. I forget how much that is. And I'm not about to test it right now. To buy it though, we'd need 600,000. Yeah. That's a lot. Oh, can we sell our gold bars from here? I don't know why we would. But that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Make sure to say your prayers, read your Bible, and remember, God is always with you. Toodles.